Hey guys, Hyper Mario 24 here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about my top 5 favorite Smash Bros. Characters in the game. Now this is just my personal list, so please don't be flustered if I happen to not mention one of your characters. This is just a little fun little experience I felt like doing for you guys, and my channel. So with that said, let's get started. First up on the list, we have Pac-Man. Now, Pac-Man was a character I never thought I'd see playable in Smash Bros. Not saying he wasn't possible, I just couldn't see what kind of moves he would have that would make him fit. But after seeing his trailer, the moves he has, and his quirks, he seemed like a really fun character to play as. And to my surprise, he really is. His standard special lets him throw all kinds of projectiles. He throws out pack dots and rushes forward like a bulldozer. He drops a flipping fire hydrant from above by his magical gloves. And last but not least, he turns giant and eats other fighters like a ghost and spits their eyes out. And that's just messed up and awesome. All in all, Pac-Man is just one of those characters that I love to pick up and have fun with whenever I have friends over. And just want to have a goofy time, you know? And I'm glad he's in this game, like, no lie. For number 4, we have Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is one of those spoiled kids that if he doesn't get what he wants, he will just wreck your crud up. He kind of reminds me of Porky from Earthbound now that I think about it. Anyways, Bowser Jr. is a pretty weird character in Smash Bros. Mostly because he's in a so-called clown car. I didn't really think much of him being in this vehicle when I saw the trailer. But after trying him out in Smash Bros., he's actually really fun to play as. Because of his clown car, he can use all sorts of tools and weapons at his disposal. Like, he has cannonballs he can use for his down smash, his aerials, and like his neutral B. His forward smash, he can use 2 sets of drills that can really get into the opponent's space. He can also use it as his down air too. And his final smash lets him turn into Shadow Mario and like just paint the screen and just make an unescapable X that will just bounce you around and make you explode when the timer like goes up. And it's just like really fun to see. And Bowser Jr. is just like, he feels really good to me. I don't know, it's just, he's not as fast and like agile as other characters, but he just feels natural to me, I guess. I don't know. He just feels really awesome to play for me, and like, I'm glad he's in this game too. And that's why he's number 4 on this list. For number 3, we have my second main, my boy, Mario. Now Mario is a character I've loved since the very beginning. Ever since Super Mario 64, he's helped me get into so many different games and in gaming in general, because without him I wouldn't be playing games or being here doing YouTube stuff for you guys. So like, I really love Mario. And in Smash Brothers, he's another one of those characters I love to pick up and play because he's an all-around fighter that can do pretty much anything. His neutral B shoots out fireballs like a projectile, and his side B reflects projectiles and turns people around, which can really mess them up. His up B is his super jump punch, which is pretty nice. It's good for combos and stuff. And combos, Mario's just a king at combos, because if you grab an opponent and do like a down tilt and then his up tilt, you could just do it consecutively, and you could just keep going and going with your up air and other moves, and man, it could just rack up the damage. And Mario's really good at racking damage. The only thing I don't like about Mario though is that he's how should I put it? He's I don't know. His forward air. That's right. His forward air, I'm not too big of a fan, cause it's like really slow and it just, I don't know, I just never have good timing with the darn move. Like, I'm also, I kind of wish they changed him a bit more. Like, I'm not saying that he should change all the time. Like, I'm glad he's still the same. I don't know, I just wish they'd change something about him. Like, the only thing I've seen they change is his animation when he grabs. Like, he used to grab with both hands, now he just grabs with one. Like, if I could change one thing about Mario, it'd be his forward air. Cause, like, I was surprised they didn't change it to, like, where he does, like, his fire fist. You know, like, when he's approaching Charizard in the air and his hand is on fire. That would have been like a sweet forward air move. Like, I wish they changed that. But it's not the end of the world. Mario's still a really great character in my eyes, and I love his final smash. We just launched a apocalyptic firestorm at your face, and it just blows everyone away. And it's just really cool to see. But yeah, Mario, he's still my second main, even though I'm more focused on Wario now. But Mario is still one of those characters that I love and will never get sick of, and that's why he's number 3 on this list. For number 2 on the list, we have the Space Princess herself, Rosalina. Now, let me just say this now. I do not main Rosalina in the slightest. Like, I know you guys see her in the outro and in some of the montages. In truth, I really suck with Rosalina, and she's just a character that I legitimately love seeing in the Mario series and in Smash Brothers. That's something you'll probably never hear another Wario main say, but it's true, I really do love Rosalina and how she's represented in Smash Brothers, because to me, she defines the word space, because of how calm and collected she is, her attacks she can do. Like, she can emit galaxies, halos, and she has Luma she can send all over the place, like really getting to the opponent's personal space. And her final smash is another neat one because she can create a giant power star that gets bigger and bigger and shoots all sorts of stars in other directions and can explode. And if you're caught in the middle of that thing while it's growing big, you'll rack up some damage and really be sent flying yourself. Like, holy cow. And Rosalina is just, I think, one of the prettiest princesses in the Mario series. Like, even prettier than Peach. I mean, this is how I feel. And I feel like I want to represent her a bit more on this channel. Like, not as much as Wario, because, you know, he's the man. But, you know, just a bit, you know, just to show people that I'm a Wario main and I love Rosalina. Because I rarely see that nowadays. So, like, and Rosalina, she's just a unique character in Smash because she's like a puppeteer master, and you're basically controlling 2 characters, like her and Luma, and you can do all sorts of neat things that can, like, show some really cool things and combos and stuff, and it can really put on a really good show if people know how to play these 2 just right. And she's just really cool to me, and I love her, and that's why she's number 2 on this list. Alright guys, before we get into number 1 on this list, I figured it'd be a good idea to have some honorable mentions, because I do have a few other characters that I do love, but I didn't want to pack into this whole video because I know it would be too long and you guys have lives to attend to, and I don't want to make you stay for so long. So without further ado, here are some honorable mentions that I believe need to be shared.
You're mine. You shall be purified.
Nudu, dead you.
Alright guys, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. Now if you've been sticking with this channel, you're probably gonna know who this character is. But my number 1 top favorite Super Smash Bros. Character of all time is Wii Fit Trainer. This lovely lady has inspired me to do 10 push-ups twice a day. 10 push-ups. I can't even do 1. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys. the real number 1 fighter on this list is my main, the big man himself, Wario. Now this man is just amazing in Smash Brothers. He has so many moves that are just so wacky and awesome that can really catch your opponent off guard. Like his neutral B, where he chomps on the opponent, and it can even go through shields, and it can like rack up damage if you keep tapping the button, which is awesome. He has his bike, we could just ram into opponents and like knock them off the stage like roadkill. His down B, which is the most awesome one of all, his Waft. If you supercharge that sucker, he gets super armor. If you time it just right, can neglect any attack and can send the opponent flying. And his attacks are like a mixture between fast and slow heavy hitting. Like mostly his aerials, because his aerials come out decently fast. And some of his ground attacks come out fast too, besides his smash attacks. His smash attacks may lag a bit, but they do hit a lot. And if you time it if you know how to do his smash attacks just right, you can KO your opponent in no time. And Wario is just amazingly fast. Like, he has great air speed, he can move relatively quickly on the ground, and can just, get anywhere on the stage with his bike too, because he can fly around on that thing, and he has great recovery too. It's just amazing. And I never get bored with Wario. Like, I constantly play him every time I play Smash Brothers. Like, no matter who I'm facing, I will pick Wario, because I feel like I can just handle anybody with Wario. That's just how amazing he is to me, and I'm glad to play him in Smash Bros. I'm glad he's my number 1 main, and that's why he's the number 1 on this list. And there you have it, guys. That was my top 5 favorite characters for Super Smash Bros. Sorry this video took longer than expected to upload. I've been dealing with new programs to help me improve my editing and programming, so I can bring better quality videos for you guys in the future. And plus, this was my first top 5, and it was not easy to do. Let me tell you, there was a lot of editing. But I'm glad to do it, because it's helped me improve, and hopefully I can make videos more faster and upload them for you guys soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what your favorite characters for Smash Brothers is, because I would love to hear them in the comments below. But until the next video, guys, have yourselves a rotten day. Peace.